What's good, YouTube? Y'all read the title. This is how to tell if a guy is falling in love with you, part 2. The first video was pretty popular and I had only given you guys half of my list. In this video, I'll go over 5 more signs that a guy is falling for you. So, jumping right into it. Number 1, he's perfectly content doing absolutely nothing with you. A lot of times we think things are getting serious because we've gone on a lot of dates or we've done a lot of things with a person. It's easy to forget sometimes that one of the most significant signs that a person really cares for you is their willingness to do absolutely nothing as long as that nothing is with you. A guy who's fallen in love won't need much entertainment. He will share his time with you when there is no obvious benefit to him. For example, he could call you up like, "You trying to kick it?" You could be like, "I don't know, I'm on my period, I ain't got no money, my TV don't work, my car's broke down, I've been crying all day, my hair looks a mess, ain't shit over here to eat." He'd still be like, "Alright, cool, I'm on my way. You want me to bring something to eat?" That's love. Number 2, he calls instead of texting and stays on the phone even when there's nothing else to talk about. Many of y'all have these dried up text-only relationships. I keep trying to tell y'all, you cannot build a relationship or get to know someone through text for a lot of different reasons. I'll probably outline those in another video. A man who loves you or is falling in love wants to hear your voice. And he's going to be willing to talk to you when there's nothing else to talk about. He's looking for emotional intimacy, and that's established through old school verbal conversation. Falling asleep on the phone is a good sign. Calling every night before bed is a good sign. A man who won't talk to you doesn't love you. Number 3, he expresses interest in meeting your family, especially the men. Listen, if a guy is going to use a chick and then discard her, he definitely doesn't want all the people in her family to be able to identify him on the street. Some men misuse a lot of women. Could you imagine all the ass whoopings he would have to duck if he met every woman's family before breaking her heart? A guy who's fallen for you won't scoff at the idea of meeting your parents or siblings. He expects the men in your family to be protective. But he knows he isn't planning on misusing you, so his conscience is clear. He's hoping things work out and he wants to know everything about you, so he will want to meet your family, or at least be welcome to it. Number 4, he stays over after the deed. Thoughts become abundantly clear after you climax. Guys are also very aware of the emotional ramifications of laying with a woman. When guys flee after a hot encounter, it's because they're avoiding emotional attachment or trying to neutralize your feelings of romance while dulling your expectations of the relationship. A man who consistently stays over after the deed is trying to nurture your feelings of attachment, especially if that's coupled with some of the other signs that I mentioned in this video. So even if he didn't blow your back out, he's probably a good guy. Make him a sandwich or something. Give him something else to look forward to. Number 5, he allows himself to be inconvenienced by you. Some of y'all know men that y'all can call anytime at all for some pipe, but you better not call him for a favor. You know he gonna tell you, "Oh man, I'm fresh out of favors." Y'all ain't cool like that. But when a man starts loving you, he wants to solve your problems. So he's willing to go out of his way to make you feel better or fix an issue for you. He's going to want to save you from suffering, even if that means inconveniencing himself with your problems. A man who exhausts his resources, listens to your problems, and sits with you through all the drama wants your heart at least as much as he wants some butt in most cases. But if the feelings aren't mutual, don't let that man spend all his money and run all the gas out his car before you decide that he's too nice and start giving it up to some asswipe with a dime bag in his pocket and 2 felonies. A lot of y'all are good for that. So anyway, that's all I got for now. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe if you haven't. I probably won't be answering many emails this month because I'm working on my new blog, but I'll still definitely be all over the comment section, so still share your thoughts and I'll talk back. Share my videos if you think they're helpful. I'll get with y'all later.